Thank you for letting me observe you. It was really fun. I thought that you did an amazing job and it like put me in a different world just because like that's not what my lessons look like with fourth graders.
Oh, yeah.
So it was really awesome. Something that I just wanted to tell you that like I highlighted that I thought was super impressive is that you called on every student. So every student at some point said something or like you engaged them in the lesson. Um, and lots of fun things that I heard you say. Um, I really liked your computer A. Like, I thought that that was just
Yeah.
cool, and that really resonated with me because we talk about how like font can look different all the time and
Yeah.
handwriting and things like that. But I thought for littles, that was really cool that you were like, you don't have to make the computer A, but like that it's gonna look like that on the computer. Um, I loved what you did with those boogie boards. I thought that was really fun. They seemed to really like it too, and most of them were doing what they were supposed to be doing on them the whole entire time. So I thought that was really awesome. I loved your sentence editing at the end. And that you let the kids go up there and do that. I thought that was really fun. And again, like you called on different kids, so that was great. Isla was doing like a silent me too thing at one point. So I don't know if that's like part of your routine, but we also do that. So that also resonated with me, but it was fun to see like it like just in action with you. And then I I just think that your VCCCV, like the splitting, that was really awesome, and I loved that you put spectrum in there. I thought that was like a pretty big word for them to do. But then it was just fun to see you be like so positive about it and like that they're doing stuff with like high levels of words. So those are just like some of my notes that I observed, but then I have like some questions for you, and I know this was last week at this point, but what do you remember most vividly about the lesson?
Um, just that it's like our everyday routine. So I wouldn't say it's like anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. So there are certain days where I'm better about going into the slides because the slides are like pre-made. But what I try to do is like put in my own stuff too, because sometimes they need like higher level words. So I'll try to like add in my own bonus slides and go in and do add in a couple fix the sentences. And I'll pull it from like the IMSE
Yeah.
like one of the sentences we're not going to get to, like in the book, I'll put up there. And I don't think on that day I like went in and edited it. I think it was just like whatever it was. And also I really tried to like whatever the new skill is, the way the slides are set up is that there's like the click through slides of like the letter flashcards. And then there's like a separate slideshow that features like the new skill of the week.
Yeah.
So it'll be like, this is what a consonant blend is. So I like copy them and then combine them and put them all into one.
Yeah.
And I don't think I did it that day. It just takes more time to click through. So if I have time
For
to like
sure.
edit it, like I like it to go smoother.
Yeah. Well, I thought it went really smooth, so
Yeah.
I didn't notice that, but that's funny. Okay. Well, you kind of already like talked about this a little bit, but I was just gonna ask you like how you felt that it went. And would you have done anything differently or changed? But you kind of already answered
Yeah.
that, just so you know. You're on top of it. So this, when I came in observed, it was Tuesday, and you said that you do like a spelling lesson for that scale every week on Friday,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What other ways could you assess, or how did the test on Friday go? Do you know? Or
So like for the most part, because I only ended up doing like 5 words. So yeah, so there's some weeks where there's like 10 words, but it was taking too long. So like imagine it's like 5 words, 2 red words, and a sentence is like typically what they do.
I like that.
So then I like go through and see like were they did they sound out the words? Did they get whatever? And then did they get the what the skill was for the week? So several of the words will have like the L blends. One of them was like sled, one slap was another one. And I would say for the most part, they either got all of them right. And then there were like a couple of the kids where you can tell they just aren't really hearing the blends yet. And that was maybe like 2 kids out of the group. And like the same, one of those 2 kids who missed all of the blends. Like instead of saying soul for slap, it was sap. They're just missing that like
Yeah.
blend. But then he also missed in dishcloth. There's a TH, and that was like a previous skill, and so it like will pop up on the, whatever.
It
And
spirals,
he
yeah.
also missed that.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's just kind of missing like every digraph, every blend at this point, and it's just like too high of a level.
Funny. Okay, so then what would you say your next steps are? I mean, I know it's like part of your routine, so you just spiral it
Yeah.
back in and do the same thing this
Yeah.
week or next week with a different one.
And it's like we add a new blend is added. Like now we're on W blends, and like next week it'll be something else. And so it keeps adding, but I have to we keep reviewing all the other stuff. It doesn't end. So
Okay.
the practice words that pop up are going to include everything that they've learned up till this point. So
I think that's great. Something that I also highlighted, these are some of the teaching standards, and I thought you were doing number one really well, like just incorporating IMSE and things like that, but also like your classroom management was super on it. And then number two as well, I thought was really evident. So I don't know, do you think that there were any for you that stood out for you as far as the
of these
teaching
ones?
standards? Yeah. There's the other two. I mean, really, I think like you could, and you don't, if you don't have any on the top of your mind, but I just wanted to tell you that I thought that those were two in my mind that really stuck out, especially number one with the IMSE. Like I know like you got trained last year, but I don't think anybody would know that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, maybe like 5 and 4 kind of go together, like meeting the needs.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even though everybody was like on their boogie boards, like doing the syllable division, like obviously there's a couple kids that like have no idea what's going on. So then I'll just like show it to everyone. It's like for most of them, like they don't need to see it again, but it's like for the couple of kids that I know like have no idea what's going on, and that's kind of how I'm meeting their needs.
Yeah.
And then also when we are like clicking through all of the letters, I know like everybody needs to remember it, and it's like good for everyone, but especially like the ones who aren't getting blindness or anything. Part of the problem is when I see like that low level reading group, if I'm flashing them the cards, no one's saying anything.
Yeah.
And so doing it in whole group helps because they're like hearing it from like other kids who like got it and have it quickly.
Yeah. Something else that reminded me of in your notes that I thought was like a really power move was you were all saying it together, and I don't remember who it was, but they wouldn't be saying it, and you'd be like, I wish you were saying it. And like it wasn't like mean or anything. It was just like, got their attention, and then I think that they started saying it too. So I thought that was really good, really powerful.
I think it becomes like such a routine. It's like every single day that some of them are just like, I'm
Checked
gonna check
out.
out for a minute.
Yeah.
So I try to do it like, we'll also try to do like, today we're doing speed round, ready, set, go. And like, just like something so they're like paying attention more.
You could tell that they were having fun.
Or like monster voice. We'll be like, today we're saying them all in a monster voice.
That's cool. Yeah. I think. Yeah, and then like to go off of that, like I felt like pretty much for the whole entire 30 minutes, it seemed like maybe all but two were like actively on it and engaged the whole entire time. And then like those two, Evelyn and Connor. But like I mean, like we know, and I know that you know, and you were trying, like you were saying stuff to them, so it wasn't like it was an issue or anything. It's just that's gonna happen. But everybody else, and like again, they weren't like drawing flowers on their boogie board, like they really weren't. I don't know if like
they're fine, because I think at this point they know if they do, I'm gonna take it away.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you. Do you have anything else that you want to like touch on in this? And I can send you all of this, but I really appreciated you letting me come in and see you, and this like helped me, but also like it was really fun just watching you, and I wish we had more time to like watch each other like in Summit and as a whole. So
yeah, no, that's it.
Thank you.